Don't know what happened there, y'all. MLH here, this is take two. I have complaints here. I'll show you guys. I don't know what happened with the other live stream. Apologize for that. I don't know. YouTube does weird stuff. Matt D, what's up, TN? Michelle, welcome on in, everybody. We're almost there. Sorry, I don't know what happened with that. We're literally a block away. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to show you guys the complaints in detail, so you guys know exactly what's going on. I'm pulling in here. Okay. Wait till everybody's in there. Hold on, let me see what we got here. P. Backrow, what's up? Snark and Sass, Tennessee. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a few more people. Kip, what's up? Jesse, thank you. Matt D. Who else? I think that's it for now. Let me show you guys the complaints that I got. First, this is for the incident. Let me turn this down. Hold on. All right, this is for the incident on the 16th. Notice here I say, please send to Internal Affairs, not the Office of Independent Monitor that it says up there. Now, I got all the information in here, right? And my complaints. You can... If you can read that, cool. If not, I'm going to read it out to you. So, I have 5 complaints on the first one, okay? What's up, Lucinator? My first complaint is 2 men did not get served and waited in the lobby approximately 20 minutes. I don't know if you guys remember that incident, but there were 2 guys that waited 20 minutes for somebody to serve them, and they didn't get served. 2, officers told us that we couldn't record, but did not tell us to leave. Are we buffering? Give me a 1 if we're buffering. Or if we're back. Sorry. Are we buffering? Back for now, okay. 3, officer was playing with his baseball glove at his desk. Officers and sergeants would not take down the no recording signs, even though one of the sergeants admitted that the signs were contradictory to state law. Okay. And then finally, officers refused to give business cards when asked. And the last thing that I put on here, I would like disciplinary action to be taken for each of these grievances. Now, I also have another one. K-Cat, welcome back. Judd, welcome back. Another complaint, right? And I'll read this one as well. And this was for yesterday, okay? Even though several officers could be seen clearly behind the glass, nobody would approach to take my previous complaint. I was completely ignored, even though the officers could clearly hear and see me. Also, a person in plain clothes was clearly open carrying a sidearm. I would like an investigation to be done and charges brought for the plainclothes gentleman. I also would like disciplinary action to be taken to every employee who did not address my grievances and take my complaint. That's the second complaint. So here we go, guys. I'm going to get ready. We're going to walk over there and we're going to see what happens. Sorry, I got to get prepared here. Also, I am leaving my mace here because I don't want them to say that I threaten them in any shape, form, or fashion. So that is staying here. The only things I'm bringing are my charger, okay, for my phone, my tripod slash selfie stick slash phone holder, whatever you want to call it, my vest. Make sure I got nothing in my pockets that can be construed as anything other than my clothes. um, and that's it. So all I got in my pocket is my battery pack, the charging cord, and that's it. Nothing else in my pockets, and that's it. All right. Let's, hey, Ms. B, let me get some AC on this phone real quick. Thanks, Dennison. Yeah! I got the matching shirt too, Dennison. Let's see, what else? Happy Mardi Gras, P-Back Row. Dennison, I'm gonna try to file formal complaints. DMA, welcome. PTP, Judd, Ms. B, Jesse. I am not open carrying because you cannot open carry in Denver, but I did file a complaint against a plainclothes person who might be a police officer, I don't know, that decided to open carry in plain clothes in Denver. So that's part of my complaint for yesterday. Bonnie Lad, what's up? Sarkin Sass, Michelle, K-Cat, Noel, Jen, Lucinator. All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna get a little more AC on the front and then we're off. Oh, hold on, I gotta put you guys down for just a second. Okay. So much. Young, I'm not so young. I'm a lot older than you think, Broccoli, trust me. But thank you, I really do appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, here's my complaints. Let's see how this goes, y'all. Okay, everybody, I'm walking over there now, and let's see how this goes. Like I said, I'm gonna walk in there peacefully. I don't plan on even raising my voice, just so it carries so they can hear me. Not, I won't be yelling. I just want them to hear my voice and take my complaints. That's it. And I want to get a name and badge number, and I'll be out of there. If I don't get any resolution today and I don't get arrested, I will be back tomorrow. And every day henceforth until they take these complaints. And every day that they don't service will be another complaint. So that's what I'm doing. I want to peacefully do this. I don't want any problems. I don't want any action taken against me.
Gracias.
Hi, officer. I'd like to hand these to you and make sure that they get to Internal Affairs, not the Office of Independent Monitor up here. Sure. So I got two complaints, one for the 16th and one for the 28th, which was yesterday. So I'd like to hand these to you. And what's your name and badge number, just for the record?
My name is Officer Reese.
Officer Reese.
Badge number 21001.
21001. Okay. And can I be assured that these get to Internal Affairs and not the Office of Independent Monitor, please?
Downtown to talk to Internal Affairs, sir. That's probably your best option.
What's that?
To go downtown to our headquarters.
Yeah, but I should be able to hand it to you guys to be able to forward to Internal Affairs. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it in interdepartment mail and
Okay.
get there.
All right. Thank you, Officer Reese. See, it was pretty simple. I mean, this is what I wanted to do yesterday, and it didn't happen. So
No problem.
I'm happy that you guys were respectful and actually took my complaint. So
Happy to
thank
help.
you guys. Appreciate it. How simple was that, guys? Officer Reese took it, and we'll discuss. Holy shit, I'm shocked. Color me absolutely shocked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, y'all. I'm still in shock. Did not expect that. But hey, I was proven wrong. And look how long that took, y'all. Took a whopping 2 seconds. Good job, District 4. Good job. All right, I am going to stay live though, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me here. Oh, there he is right there. Looking to get my license plate yet again. Yep. That's exactly, they were waiting for me, y'all. That's what happened. They had 3 uniformed officers there. So, let's see how long it takes to get to Internal Affairs and how long. Whew. Give me a 1 if we're back, y'all. All right. Give me a 1 if we're back, and then we'll discuss this. Okay, thank you, Judd. All right, let me go back here. Woo! I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was a bit nervous, and especially when I saw 3 armed police officers there. Yeah, they were watching my live stream, Jesse, there's no doubt. Signs are still up, but I did put in my complaint, DMA. So we'll see what happens from there. I almost, yeah, I did, Top. I put 2 complaints in. One for the 16th. There was like 5 things that I put on the first complaint, which I told you guys. The second complaint was for yesterday. I didn't get any service. Nobody took my complaint. And also there was a plainclothes guy in there with a sidearm. And it's not an open carry here in Denver. Colorado as a whole is an open carry state. But there's certain places like Denver, Lakewood, Aurora, like the Denver metro area where you cannot open carry. How will I know, Michelle? Because I'll be getting an email. That's how I'm going to know that it actually got to IA. But if it doesn't get to IA, there's a record of it on my stream. There's a record of who I handed it to, Officer Reese, and he'll be directly responsible. I am happy. Welcome. I'm in complete and utter shock, y'all. I can't believe that I walked in there and they took my complaint. I didn't record the person that was ahead of me on purpose, because they like to use that as a crutch to intimidate and to arrest and all that type of stuff. But to their credit, they all 3, there was a corporal there, and I didn't catch his name, and I didn't care to catch his name. I just got the one name I needed. Yeah, home rule when it comes to firearm prohibitions. Yeah, mem note. I'm gonna get rid of glasses at some point. I'm gonna get the LASIK but I haven't gone down that road. It costs a little bit of money, and I don't have any money right now. But you know, it is what it is. But let's see, Michelle didn't know that they would respond. Yeah, I'm hallucinator. I love you, man. I am absolutely 100% shocked that they took my complaint. I was not expecting that. See how quickly it ends now? Like, now I'm not going to be back here. I mean, maybe I will in the future, but I'm not going to go there tomorrow because they took my complaints. What's up, Sly Shy? Welcome. I feel very good about that. And you know what? I mean, we have to say the good with the bad when we do these things, right? So you're right, DMA. Complete 180 from yesterday. Yesterday, we stood there for an hour and nobody wanted to hear our complaints. So I think they did a good job today. Now, whether or not it gets to IA, we'll find out, because in 3 or 4 days, I'll follow up. If I don't get an email within 3 to 4 days saying that they at least acknowledge it, and usually IA is good at acknowledging that they got a complaint. So we'll see. I'm guessing at like 3 or 4 days, Tapa. I mean, they're leisure mostly, so it's up to them. But anyways, I'm happy. I'm really happy. And now, why don't you say we go on a little bit of cop watching, y'all? I say we do some cop watching. What do you guys think? I mean, that's encouraging right there. That's the way it should happen every single damn time. We should be able to walk in there, they service us, and then we're off on our own, to our devices. They totally disarmed me there, guys. I'm not going back there tomorrow to complain. I don't have any further complaints. It is what it is. And what I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I know for a fact ain't shit gonna happen from both of my complaints, right? But both of those complaints are very valid. Yeah, I know. He wanted me to go down to IA, and I ain't doing that. That's what they're supposed to do. No, I didn't see baseball glove guy there today, but that was part of my complaint for yesterday. Was baseball guy. So let me get a quick drink here, and we're gonna do a little bit of cop watching. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go do our normal half run on Colfax. So how's that sound, guys? Let's do it. Thank you guys for being there, being my witnesses. They did good today. I can't complain, guys. At least not right now. So let's see. What does everybody have to say? Okay, Alan B, welcome. Let's turn this around. We're gonna do some driving. Thank you guys for being with me. I know it wasn't super exciting, but we got. I mean, it was exhausting, but we finally got something done, guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we actually got something done. They could have avoided yesterday's complaint simply by doing the same thing yesterday. Like, if they would have just said, "What do you guys got?" "Okay, thank you. Have a nice day." And even if they threw it in the trash, at least that would be something, right? It would be something to hang our head on. At least they took the complaint, right? I mean, what kind of low standard would that be? But at least they did it, right? At least they took the complaint. But today was super smooth. I'm very happy with the result. DMA, if you want to text Regan and let her know that they actually took my complaint. All right, we're back. We should be good from now till we get on over to Colfax, y'all. I can't believe it. I can't believe my eyes, man. I mean, it's shocking, but hey, it's progress. I consider that progress. The fact that they actually took the complaint is a win. It's a win for us today, y'all. I mean, that's the bar. The bar has been set so low that actually taking the complaints is the bar. So, I mean, we did good. We got them to take the complaints. Now we're going to do our normal thing. We're going to go on over to Colfax and we're going to see what goes on from there. John Smith, what's up? Tapa, what's up? Nice to see you in there. Let's go see what we can find. We'll be hitting up Denver and Aurora. Right now we're in Denver District 4, almost 3. But let's see what's up. Man, I can't tell you guys how happy I am with that result. I mean, that's how low the bar has been over here in District 4. The bar is so low that just taking a complaint is a major victory. Hey, but it's something, right? It's something to hang our hats on for now. Hey, Top, I see you commented in there. Sorry, I can't get to your comment until I get to a stop sign, but thanks nonetheless. But here we go, guys. We're gonna head on over to Colfax, head on down to downtown Denver and beyond, and let's see what we come up with. I'm still kind of in shock, y'all. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that that they actually took my complaint. I don't know if it was because there was somebody already up at the front, and you know, but wow, that's something, right? Oh man, I actually feel really good about it, man. I mean, like I said, the bar is so low that you have to be happy about about a complaint being taken in, you know. What they do with my complaint from here on out, I don't know, but hope for the best. Hopefully I get a response, and when I do, I will let you guys know first. It'll be through email. Can I tell you guys something weird that happened to me after I got off the live stream yesterday? I'll go ahead and tell you guys. After I got off the live stream, right, I was walking back to the car. I was well off of the property of the District 4 lobby there. I think I was in the Walmart parking lot there, and somebody called me, and they used my real name, and they said, is this so-and-so? And I said, who is this? And they wouldn't answer. They just kept on saying, is this so-and-so? And I said, well, you called me. You need to tell me who you are. And they wouldn't tell me. And so they go, are you so-and-so? And finally, about the third, fourth time, I'm like, look, the Denver police already know who I am. I'm like, yes, I'm so-and-so. And then the next question was, are you in the parking lot? Are you still in the District 4 parking lot? And I said, no, because at that time I wasn't. And they said, well, I think you are. Thank you. And they hung up. So it was just a really, really weird phone call. And I tried to look up the number, and I did find out that it was a government number. So they know my number. They know how to get a hold of me. They know my name. So what? So what were they going to do yesterday? They didn't end up doing it today, which is good. So now we get to spend the rest of the beautiful day. It's now 72 degrees. It's hot, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I got the AC going on. But yeah, it was just really strange. I got a really, really strange phone call. Thank you. All right. Courtesy, guys. I talk about courtesy quite a bit. I tend to be hot-headed sometimes when I'm driving, but sometimes it just pays to be courteous. Let somebody in, merge, all that stuff. It always does your heart good when you do that. Yeah, they just wanted me. I mean, that's fine, Jed. I'm not intimidated. I'm not scared, but yeah. Always watch your six, Ebno. Yep, I know, man. Now, we were sitting at lunch and we were debating who it could have been. DMA and Regan thought it was a troll. You know, but I do carry mace with me, so you know, I can protect myself. I'm not helpless. I will never be the aggressor, but if you're gonna try to hurt me, then I'm gonna make sure I do everything in my power to protect myself. Up to and including calling 911. So make no mistake, I'm not one of these people. I mean, it has to be egregious, right? Because I can't stand that. You know, I mean, I don't think that you know, 9 times out of 10 they're awful. But you know what? If your life is in danger, somebody's trying to hurt you, do you harm, what choice do you got? You have no other alternatives, right? I mean, vigilante justice is never really the way, you know? So, but I can protect myself, and I will protect myself. You know, you get close to me and you threaten me, you're gonna get it. So, you know, if you're a troll out there and you think you can intimidate me, and meet me in person somewhere to try to beat me up or cause me problems or anything of that nature, go ahead and try it. You know, use all the words you want, but you threaten me and you get in my personal space, and that's, you know, you've got another thing coming. So, you know, I'm just saying that was a weird phone call. I think it was a cop. But so there's two schools of thoughts, either a troll or a cop. And if it's a cop, I'm not scared, I'm not intimidated, I'm not a criminal. So if that's your intimidation tactics, try harder, because it's not going to work with me. You saw I just came back the next day back into your parking lot, so you can eat it, right? Take it. Understand that I can walk in that lobby anytime I want to, as long as it's open. And it should be open all the time. It should be a safe haven for anybody that goes in. So it is what it is, but I got my complaints in. I feel pretty good about that. Do I think anything's going to be done about any of my complaints? Absolutely not. But hey, they got the complaints, right? So that's a step in the right direction. Next step is to get them to actually do something against legitimate complaints. Yeah, same thing, right, No? Do you need a bodyguard? Hey, Jesse, if you're willing, come on down. I'll take a bodyguard. There's no shame in my game, bro. Yeah, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, Jesse. But yeah, I mean, anytime you want to come to Denver and you want to roll around with me and be backup, I mean, backup is always welcome. Backup is always welcome. If you're in the Denver area and you want to roll, doing cop watches or audits or homeless outreach or anything of the sort, let me know. My email address is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. In fact, let me go ahead and do my mental health speech, because I'll be honest with you guys, I've been having not mental health issues by any stretch, but I've had a stretch this week of I guess contemplation, right? And discouragement, different fronts, personal things, you know, all that stuff, and mental health is important, y'all. So if you guys are struggling with your own mental health issues, make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that's all that matters. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion and you're having a crisis, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Hold on to that thought. Could save your life. I've had to do that several times in my life. I've been there. I've done that, you know. And I picked up a lot of things along the way, y'all. You know, like I said, I'm not a counselor. I don't pretend to be. I don't play one on YouTube. But listening sometimes is key. Listening sometimes helps more than anybody knows. Mental health is important, and I will continue to be a broken record on mental health until we can start taking mental health seriously in this country. Up to and including way more centers for help, free of charge. I don't want anybody to be charged to be able to go into a mental health center if they're in need of desperate help. I don't want anybody to be judged by their mental health status. That's another thing. So mental health awareness is important right now. Not enough people understand mental health enough to afford people, you know, how should I put this? Dignity when it comes to mental health. It's super important, guys. I know we always think of the physical ailments. I definitely have a lot of physical ailments that, I mean, you guys have seen, like I'll say oftentimes on the stream, I can't run. And it's because my back is totally fucked up. And, you know, I have physical ailments. I tried to get disability at one point and they denied it. So, and I didn't have health insurance. How am I supposed to go to a doctor? So that's another important thing. But it did take a mental toll on me, you know, until I finally got the tools to help me out. And, you know, mental health is a vastly underrated thing in our country. And I can't stress it enough. And I feel for anybody that goes through any type of mental illness or mental health issue. It could be something like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, mania, you know, a manic depressant. There's all different forms, shapes of mental illness and ailments that people need help with, and you know, I've had a lot of that. So I just, you know, I've got a soft spot in my heart for anybody that reaches out, and I'll do my best to help people get to the places that they need in order to get better. And it pains me to see it's kind of a weakness of mine, y'all. It's the reason why I do what I do. And you know, I would just hope that if you guys are struggling, that you reach out either to me or somebody that you love. And you know, that's enough. I don't need to preach too much, but I will continue to you know, keep those speeches going strong, and hopefully it resonates with, you know, somebody. I've had several people email me, and you know, I do what I can, and try to direct in the right places, give encouraging words, you know, stuff of that nature, because life is tough, and life will swallow you alive, you know, and I've been there. And it's up to us to take care of each and help when we can, you know. So, you know, and that's why you guys are important to me when I'm on these runs. We're back on Colfax, by the way, y'all. We might run into a couple of buffering zones, but it's all good. Welcome. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Also, I'm almost certain that Judd put in the suicide prevention hotline, the number, Judd, so I'm trusting that you put that in there. And if you don't know the number, look it up online. It's suicide prevention hotline. It's available 24/7. So that's another resource for you all. Oh, here it is again, Judd. Thank you very much. 1-800-273-8255. I'm terrible with memorizing stuff, Judd. So thank you so much. All right. Once I get to a stop light, guys, going to be reading comments. Thank you for being here today. I do appreciate you guys, affording me the courage, because there is no way in hell I would have went in there by myself without the camera and without you guys as witnesses. So thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate it. Experience is the only source of knowledge. That's right, P-Vacro. What am I missing here? I think it was on accident, Sly Shy. I don't try to censor on this channel as much as possible. Yep, Note, thank you very much. Going back through it. Right on, Jesse. Yeah, anytime that you're here, let me know. You're more than welcome. Just don't be a creeper or a weirdo, which none of my peeps are. You guys are all solid. A few trolls, but I mean, it's pretty much troll-free zone here, to be honest, y'all. I do have cops watching my streams almost at all time. They love watching my stream. Matter of fact, in Aurora the other day, one of the cops was, I know they've had briefings on me, and one of the cops said, you don't ask any questions. And I'm like, why should I? You guys are the way that you are. You're not going to change. Well, you want to bridge the gap, right? Yeah, I want to bridge the gap, but not with you clowns. I want the whole police force to be, destroyed from the ground up. I want a new police force. I want people that are trained for 2, 3, 4 years, I know you are, for the most part, Sly. Except when you're stealing my hair. Yeah, I know. I used to be a peer counselor in college. I counseled high school students, but I don't pretend to be a mental health counselor at all. So I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression that I am pretending to be a savior of any sort. I know the long road it is to mental health clarity. But ahead on the right is the fencing that I hate, the part that we can't use, which sucks. It's a beautiful park. It's got lots of sculptures and plaques, and in the summertime they put all kinds of pretty flowers and all kinds of stuff. But they specifically put up those fences under the guise of health. So they're using COVID as an excuse to not let us use that park. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm having a better day today than I did yesterday. That's for sure. I'm really, really shocked that they took my complaint today. It was a complete surprise, but I mean, that's all they have to do every day, right? I mean, it's a simple courtesy. It's nothing, it's not major, but these guys don't even give even a millimeter. We're not asking for much. I mean, taking a complaint should be the easiest of... Okay, we should be back. We're in danger, Noel. Yep. No MLB agreement, Jesse. Yeah, I didn't expect one. They're gonna lose some games. The season's too long as it is, anyways. Jesse, I mean, I like baseball in general, but it's fun to go to a game, but it's boring as fuck to watch on TV, man. I mean, I can't watch it on TV. I mean, I like going to a game. It's especially at Coors Field, man. I mean, but most people don't go for the baseball. They just go for the atmosphere, which is weird. I mean, I go for baseball because I like baseball, but I can't stand the Dodgers, by the way, Jesse, because they're in the division with the Rockies. But it's all good, man. It's like even though it's not really a rivalry, I just can't stand the Dodgers. My dad, when I grew up, he loved the Dodgers because of Fernando Valenzuela, and inundated with all that type of stuff. So yeah. Well, I think that was Hackett behind us in a unmarked police. You can always tell, man. It's so stupid. 9 times out of 10, you can tell an unmarked police car. But yeah, it's baseball's interesting, but not very fun to watch on TV. I wish they would make a few changes to make the game a little bit shorter. All right, we're past downtown Denver. Nothing going on a Tuesday. I don't expect too much as usual, but you never know. That's why I do these runs. If you go through these runs and nothing happens, I can see where people think that all I do is drive around. But Colfax usually's got something going on. It's why I love this street. I own Colfax. I told an officer that one day. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about that, Noel. Let's talk about unmarked police vehicles. You're unsubscribing. No, don't unsubscribe, man. I need all the subs I can get, Jesse. They don't sell Budweiser in Coors Field. Yeah, of course not, Jesse. Why would they sell Budweiser at Coors Field? Budweiser's piss water, man. It's the worst beer ever. Golly, gross. Coors all the way, man. But no, I can't drink Bud at all. Ugh. But let's talk about unmarked police vehicles, because I got my thoughts on that. What are your guys' thoughts on unmarked police vehicles? Do you think there's ever a time where unmarked police vehicles are warranted? I'll tell you my thoughts in just a second. Past all this BS here. In my honest opinion, I don't think there should be any unmarked vehicles at all whatsoever, 100%. And the reason for that is because kids, right? Kids are supposed to go to be able to go to police officers, and if they're in trouble. How do they go to a police officer's car if they're in trouble if it's unmarked? How are they going to know? I would know 9 times out of 10, although they probably would never stop for me for any reason. But a kid or somebody in need, why would you not? How dare you, Jesse? Thanks for the super chat, bud. I really do appreciate that. But let's go Dodgers. I'll say it, but I don't want to say it, Jesse. How dare you force me to say that? But yeah, my feeling is whiskey for you, too tall. Yeah, I like whiskey too, man. But I very rarely drink. Yeah, the NFL's cool, Alan. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Not a lot of people from around the world enjoy the NFL. The NFL is king for me. I mean, I grew up in Denver. My team has always been the Broncos. I've suffered heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak until the Broncos won 3 Super Bowls. So, But yeah, I just I don't think there should ever be unmarked police vehicles. I think it's a health hazard. It's a safety hazard, especially for somebody that's in trouble. Let's say you're bleeding. I mean, you would expect the cop to pull over, but what if they didn't know you were bleeding and you're trying to wave down a cop I mean, I know it's a far-fetched scenario, but it could happen. You know, then what's the point of that? You know, just so you could roll around unnoticed? I mean, aren't you supposed to be noticed? Yeah, I'm not with unmarked vehicles at all, even for detectives. I think detectives should have you know, their lights on top of their car and, you know, clearly marked police, you know. FBI. I mean, let's go even further. FBI should have it too, just in case, you know. They're public servants too, you know. And I have been to the FBI building. It's funny, the FBI building here in Denver, it's a pretty big center, and I might go there again. It was a crazy little interaction that I had with an FBI agent there. They didn't like that I was recording, so he brought out his camera to take pictures, put me on a fucking terrorist list or some stupid shit. They always do that nonsense. But you know, it's weird because on the outside, no recording, right? No standing, no recording, and nobody came out to harass me, which is to their credit, you know. I mean, that's exactly how it should have gone. If I wanted to stay on the public sidewalk and record all day long, I could. You know, I have a purpose. You know, it's not loitering if you have a purpose. So, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna start carrying around some certain items as well, like the Constitution, to hand out to police officers. I know it's a tactic that others have tried, but that's another way that I'm going to try to bridge the gap with these officers. Is I'm going to offer a service to them, free copies of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, so that they can actually read it and know what it means and know that the oath that they swore to. I know for most of them it's not going to make a difference, but even if one officer takes it and actually reads it and takes it to heart, that's going to be a win for me. You know what I mean? How dare you guys, Kip and Jesse are conspiring. No, it's Rockies here. I mean, a cold day in hell when the Rockies win the championship, but I can always hope, right, in my lifetime that we'll get one. Actually, you know the one that I've been hoping for the most? We've got a soccer championship here. We've got multiple hockey championships. We have multiple football championships, but I really want a basketball championship. I'm a huge Denver Nuggets fan. And the only thing that prevented the Nuggets from winning one in the 80s was your stupid Lakers, Jesse and Kip. The Lakers prevented the Nuggets from accomplishing a lot. And when they announced the top 75 players of all time for the NBA, I was highly disappointed that Alex English wasn't involved and in the top 75. To me, he's a top 25 player easily. Alex English. He had the smoothest shot I've ever seen of any player ever, and it's a shame. It really is a shame. Let me get past this nonsense. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, yeah. So, so what are you guys' thoughts on? Yeah, what are the Lakers doing this year? What have you done for me lately, Lakers? Jesse, they're horrible this year, man. Oh, hell no, Knowledge, you didn't go there. Hell no. Realist. I like the Clippers better than I like the Lakers, man. I have a long history with the Lakers, man. They prevented my Nuggets teams so many years from making it to the promised land. Man, if it wasn't for the Lakers, the Nuggets would have had at least one or two. Showtime destroyed my Nuggets, man. Although I will say, they gave the Lakers everything that they could handle and more. They made me proud a lot of times against the Lakers, but second place is always second place. You know, it sucks. One year, I'm hoping in my lifetime the Nuggets win a championship. That's my biggest one. I got the Broncos. Rockies are no hope. Avalanche are always in contention. But the damn Nuggets, man, I want them to win one. They got a good team. They just always injury prone. All right, enough about sports. Let's talk about those unmarked cars. What are your guys' thoughts on unmarked vehicles? Jody. Someday, Jesse, someday. I just want my Nuggets to win one. That's all. I mean, I'd be so happy. I used to watch the Nuggets as a kid, and man, they had such great teams, man. They had so many great players. And inevitably, the Lakers' Showtime would ruin their runs, man. They would just ruin it. And it would be heartbreaking every time. So yeah, unmarked vehicles. What are you guys' thoughts? You guys know my thoughts on unmarked vehicles. Is there a reason to have an unmarked vehicle? Do you guys see any scenario where unmarked vehicles are kosher, that they should be used? Because I can't think of any scenario. And if you want to tell me, yeah, for stings, I think stings should be gone by the wayside as well. You have to do illegal acts in order to do stings. And that's not cool. You're just as bad as the criminals if you do illegal things. Of course, they do illegal things all the time, right? Also, mods, all the mods in the chat, I just want to let you all know, probably within a week, maybe two, we're going to have Mod Day. I think that's a ton of fun. I haven't done one in a while. So we're going to have Mod Day. And I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to make a couple of tweaks to the format, but I'll let everybody know well in advance how we're going to do it. I think everybody had a ton of fun for Mod Day, so you can expect that within a week or two. Yeah, so hope everybody has fun with that. We all had a blast last time. It was a blast. I think we all did really well. But what I'll do is I'll do a closed panel, I think, and we'll have a subject that we'll all talk about and stuff like that. But the main focus is going to be Mod Day. The fantastic mods that I have. I have world-class mods. I think every one of my mods adds something, unique, and adds so much to my channel. And I think everybody appreciates our great mods, and that's my way of, really, telling them thank you and telling, showing a little bit of love and also raising a little bit of money for the channel. So, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals that mods, and I've got really top-notch mods. I know Ellie couldn't be here today, but she's a great mod. Jen, Ashley, Lucinator, Judd, Polly, Alan B, Tennessee, all my mods. I know I'm probably missing a few and they might upset at me, but I've got a really, really great crew of mods, and I can't be more thankful for them. They help in so many ways that their help is key to this channel being super successful, and I really am thankful for all of them, just like I'm thankful for everybody else in chat. It's without you guys I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do, and I just think it's really special. A really special thing we got going on here. There's been, like some people, I've been taking a little bit of, I don't want to say criticism, but, kind of the direction of the channel, people kind of talking about that. But it's the whole point of this channel. There's no, I'm a jack of all trades, so if this format isn't to your liking, which to me it seems like it is to people's liking because it's a variety channel. You know, I do multiple things. I'm not one faceted, and I can't, you know, as much as I would like to just do homeless outreach, for instance, I can't always do that, you know, because I don't have a ton of money, and it takes money to do that. You know, I can't always rely on outside sources to get food and drinks and stuff like that for the homeless and stuff like that. So sometimes it comes out of my pocket, and I don't always show that on camera because I think it's, you know, if you do that, most of the times it should be a selfless act, and you know, stuff like that. I will do it from time to time on camera, especially if somebody donates you know, food, then of course I want that person to be recognized, and you know, I also want you guys to see the good that it does, and maybe it can inspire someone else. You know, that's the whole kind of point of everything when I do the homeless outreach. So yeah, Jesse, for sure, man. Always. Are you getting out of here, Jesse? Thanks for stopping by, for sure. Is there an only mod site? I don't know. Under Brother MLH. What's up, Harry? Start recording my phone calls? Yeah, I need to. Does anybody know? Does anybody have an iPhone and have a good phone recording app that I could use? Because I'd really like a good recommendation for that, because that is true. I could really use a phone recorder. We're a one-party state in Denver. I mean, in Colorado. So I don't need anybody's permission other than my own to record. So I really would like one of those phone recording apps. If anybody knows a really good one, that would be fantastic. I've heard nothing but bad things about most of the ones for iPhone, but if you guys have a suggestion, email me mexicanlonghair@gmail.com if it works for you, specifically for iPhone. Email me. All right, we're getting close to Aurora here. Nothing going on in Denver. Like I said, I didn't expect too much. This is a rough neighborhood in here, so if something's going on, it's going to be from this stretch forward in Aurora. Lots of activity usually in here, although, like I said, during the day on Tuesday is not always a hotbed of activity, but you never know. This is a crazy area. I've caught, you know, a stabbing during the day, mults, like fights, you know, accidents, stuff like that. So you just never know when you're driving through here. So what's up on the left here? Housing and Community Services. Wonder what he's doing. What are you guys' thoughts on the phone call that I got after yesterday's adventure at District 4? It definitely was an intimidation tactic. There's no question about it. But do you guys think it was the cops, or do you think it was just like a person that got my personal info and decided to call me? Becky O, welcome back. Been a while, Becky O. Welcome on in. It was just really weird. Snapdog! Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. I wanted more information, Jamie. That's why I didn't hang up. I mean, I should have. You're probably right. After I asked who it was and they didn't answer, I probably should have just hung up. But, you know, sometimes you get more information by listening. You know, and I was listening, and I mean, I got the impression that it was definitely a cop, because how else would they know? I mean, of course, my you know, I mean, my live was, I mean, you guys knew where I was, so there is a possibility it could have been just a person that somehow got my, I mean, it's not like it's really hard to find, you know, my personal info. I mean, it's not. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have any warrants. Anything like that. I don't. I've never been arrested. I've got a clean record. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I even received a ticket. So, luckily, I haven't been harassed by these asshole cops in a long time. Last time I got a ticket was for failure to stop at a stop sign, even though I clearly did. Too bad I didn't have it recorded, but I was turning right, and the officer got mad because I turned right before he got there, and I didn't cut him off, but I was right in front of him, and he probably took exception to that and had to give me a ticket. But whatever. I mean, you know how much that cost me? $170, and this is probably four years ago, somewhere around there. Yeah, $170. Yeah, Tennessee, they'll go to a bunch of stuff. Charinbo calls records is what I use on Samsung. Yeah, I need one for iPhone though. Still waiting for that email. I just drove past you, Snapdog. Right on. Sorry about that, man. If I would have known how to stop by and say hey. Snapdog's a cool dude, man. I got a chance to meet Snapdog one time. He's a cool dude. Been a while, Snapdog. Where you been? Where you been, my friend? If anybody in chat knows an iPhone phone recorder that works really well, or at least, pretty much well, let me know. MexicanLonghair@gmail.com. Email me. Tell me what you use. Because I really could use a recorder. Especially now that I know that they're going to try to intimidate me by calling. I do have the phone number that they called from, which was cool. I called it back, and there was, of course, no answer. But a friend of mine did a little bit of research, and it was definitely a government number. So I just don't know if it was a police officer. I'm pretty sure it was. It's no coincidence, right? I was at District 4, and they knew I was in the parking lot and all this stuff, So, it is what it is. No big deal. Troublemaker, Tien? Yeah, what a shock there. They hire psychopaths at every turn. So, unintelligent psychopaths at that. I guess it would be a scary thought if they hired intelligent psychopaths. That would be way worse for us. So maybe we're kind of lucky. I don't know. I wish that I could change things out here, guys, but I don't know if it's ever going to change in my lifetime. But, if I inspire at least one or two people to continue on this work, then I think that's doing the right thing. If we can inspire an entire generation to pick up their cameras and record, at every turn, and help homeless people understand their rights and help them out with food and water and stuff like that, I think the world would be a much better place. But one person, it's really tough. I mean, I know what Regan goes through on a day in, day out basis. Like she struggles all the time, and I don't do a quarter of what she does, and the struggle is real. I mean, I understand it. I get it. And like she put it so eloquently, people are dying on the streets, and here we are having to worry about standing up for our rights. I mean, it should just be understood, but we have to fight for every inch, because if we don't, they'll take a mile. But anyways, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining today. It was a successful day. I want to thank you guys for being my witnesses and helping me out in my time of out. Be kind to each other. Like, subscribe, comment. You know, all these things, you know, lead to word of mouth is going to be the way I grow, and I'm steadily climbing. I mean, it's a slow climb, but it's steady, and I think we're going to hit 3,000 fairly soon. So that's a pretty accomplishment for this channel. It's a grassroots channel. I don't have a ton of help, but you know, you guys are what fuels it. So get to others, do kind things, you know, help people, even if it is just to give a kind word, say hi. You know, I mean, homeless people are people as well. They do bleed, they have emotions, they have feelings, they may have problems, they may have drug problems, alcohol problems, but that doesn't mean that you can't decent human beings. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Pocket Dragon, welcome in. Dragonette, Dragon Lady, Uncle AV, thanks for joining late, but hit the like button on the way out. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate y'all. Till the next one, take care. I'm out.